So today I put together the Lil Durk King Von handicap match against NBA Youngboy. Guess it's not a handicap match because it's against their whole crew, and it got deaths involved now. So now it's considered a real beef. But I'm about to break it all down for y'all. Like, subscribe, do everything y'all can. I got the shades on today. Amen.
I'm saying though, they got 63rd niggas some dirty ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas talking about them too, man. I'm talking about hey, listen though, man, the nigga on 64, y'all 63rd niggas over there smoking crack and shit.
Von, Lil Durk, and other dudes from their side used to bump and rap along to Youngboy on IG Live. They could have done big things in the industry and blown up together, but that all changed after something went down behind the scenes and Von questioned Youngboy's bars. Von was listening to Youngboy's song Play With Us one day on IG Live. While the track was playing, Von said,
"Fuck Youngboy talking about on this song, bro.
What?
You talking crazy on this man.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his ass now.
On his
All that
ass.
cap. You got cap in your raps.
And to sum up the beginning of the beef, it was straight about a female. That was just simply it. But, you know, King Von, ruthless demon slayer type of individual. And this what he had to do. So as you can see in the video, King Von ran up, hit him with a few punches. Something crazy. He was definitely finna whoop on him. But Lil Tim had the upper hand and he hit him with that mug. Lost his life that night. And this is what Lil Durk got to say about that.
Could you at least, you got to give me some clarity, right? Because I think you're like, have you played chess before or no?
I don't even know how to play chess.
But maybe mental chess. Because I think there's a lot of confused people that believe that somehow me and you co-opted or concocted some issue or a way to like use another artist, and I'll say the artist name, NBA Youngboy, for promo. And recently, I was just bombarded with, that's a guy who me and you before on the phone, we've talked one time.
Yeah.
Man, we've talked a lot of times, somebody who I felt I knew.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Doing this album promo, which I ain't even really promo yet. What type of promo did I say his name or get from him?
That's a good point. But I feel like he feels you're poking the bear.
You said he's. That's his problem.
What's y'all issue though? Like, because honestly, like, I feel like now it's so, I feel like I gotta be, like, no disrespect. I obviously can't be Mr. Louis Farrakhan in terms of trying to solve something, but if it is something that could be ever solved.
I'm just reading. Go ahead, talk. I'm just reading.
If there's something that could ever be solved, or if there's something that you guys could ignore each other, because not everything could be solved.
And Von, we trust. You said what?
What's the issue with you and Youngboy? Like, how did it start? Because there's a ton of
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know. I don't know. Cause what you do?
You've met him before.
What did you do for me to be into it with you? Like the world think. Diss songs back and forth. Cool.
I think he's mad. I think there's two things that he thinks.
But you keep saying he.
Well, I mean, a lot is his perspective, right? Because it's a reason why recently he at you in a tweet.
No, you're right. Go ahead, because you know.
He's at you in a tweet. He's basically now
for what?
He basically says you're either number one scared of him or number two
scared of who? Scared of who?
Quote unquote using him for promo. Well, him.
Scared of who? For what?
NBA Youngboy.
What'd he do? You don't even know.
All right, no. All right. Let me get to the bottom.
No, listen.
The whole situation that happened with Quando.
How we live and how we go by our shit. And I'm speaking for the whole Chicago. You ain't there. Shut the fuck up. You weren't there. So you made a diss and said something about Von. That's why That's why I don't fuck with you. You ain't did shit. You did zero. In reality. It just happened the way it happened. Like it didn't have nothing to do with age and none of that shit. It just Vaughn put the Floyd Mayweather on the motherfucker, and that happened. That's a different situation. His situation. What did he do? Well, what did Youngboy do for everybody want me and him think we want to kill each other?
Okay, I'm giving, and by the way, I know the Youngboy fans be wild. I'm not representing his opinion. I'm telling you what I think his opinion is. I think that because of that incident, which was very unfortunate at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like it's changed everybody's lives irreparably.
Yeah, that shit fucked everybody up. Like when a real gangster, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by like a nerd type motherfucker.
Well, I think that's also his opinion too, right? I think his thing is that obviously more people love Vaughn, but you know, in that situation, which was a street situation,
it's a real situation. Like,
but I think people think that anybody would have done the same thing.
Okay, I forgot. This 2000. What year this is?
2023.
It's 2023. Because if you ask a motherfucker, what did you do? What did he do to Vaughn?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So why are you taking full responsibility like you just like this on the Vaughn?
I think he's carrying it on his shoulders because he's feeling that his career
sales.
Well, no, I think he feels like his career, Quando's career, has been affected because
Quando's a little boy.
Well, I mean that's his artist.
I used to have him like this.
You mean Quando?
Saying fuck 63rd. Me and Vaughn. Yeah.
There's video of this?
Google it. No, I ain't having him in the headlock.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm telling like, he was the same motherfucker saying fuck 63rd. So we don't bring hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. My bad. It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. But that's how the clubhouse is the.
But are you carrying it like that? Be honest, because I feel ever since then,
I really don't care like that. Like
he says he's blackballed, and also because of people who might be well, Youngboy.
I'm saying I'm blackballing.
No, he's blackballed, and I think he probably feels like it's favoritism. Like he went off on me simply thinking that your quote unquote industry friends, which I guess he lumped me into. He's like, well, your industry friends are hating on me, or maybe me and Quando. So because of that one incident that he's looking at,
do he got the biggest influence in the world? I mean, like, do he got like Youngboy? Do he got a big influence in his generation?
No, he has a big influence. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. He can call and do songs with people he want to, right?
Well, not everybody. He just rapped in a new song. He said Drake turned him down. That probably hurt his feelings. Clearly hurt his feelings. He rapped about it. Are you calling around to the industry saying, yo, if y'all fuck with Youngboy, we're done? And I'm gonna ask you that, especially because there's another situation.
If you fuck with anybody that harm my people, I can't fuck with you. I'm not into it with you. Like if I see you, I ain't saying like I'm finna kill you. This nigga, he fuck. I just ain't gonna fuck with you.
But it's music though.
So Lil Durk was smooth selling around this time. He ain't have nothing going on. He ain't think about nothing. But then bam!
This chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Beverly Grove. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening.
This is exactly why he in jail right now. But that song is the shit, nigga. But this is exactly why he in jail now, bro. Here go the rest of the video.
Lil Durk has now been charged in a superseding federal grand jury indictment. It alleges that he conspired with others to murder a rival rapper near the Beverly Center 2 years ago.
Durk was arrested in Florida by U.S. Marshals on a federal murder-for-hire charge, just hours after several alleged members of his OTF crew were hit with similar indictments. According to prosecutors, the case traces back to the August 2022 Los Angeles gas station shooting that left Quando Rondo's cousin, Lopab, dead. Investigators say that OTF members used a credit card linked to Dirk's label to book flights, rent hotel rooms, and track Quando Rondo's SUV across the city before opening fire. Dirk's team, of course, denies everything. His attorney at the time confirmed he was taken into custody in Florida and held without bail, while his associates were arrested in Chicago and transferred to California federal court. At the time of his arrest, authorities claimed that Dirk had actually attempted to flee the country, so maybe on some level he knew what was coming. According to the affidavit, he had 3 international flights booked, one to Italy, one to Switzerland, and one to Dubai, but ultimately never boarded any of them because the feds did a sweep. That detail alone shows how serious the situation had gotten at that point. These were extremely serious allegations against Dirk. We're not talking about some minor charges. This is murder for hire. On top of that, we're talking about Lil Durk, okay? One of the most successful street rappers of this generation. So the question a lot of people had was, how did it get this far? And was all this a bunch of cap? However, like the feds always do when they build a case, they allegedly had a bunch of evidence against Dirk, which included financial records showing that an OTF-linked credit card was reportedly used to book flights and hotel rooms for the crew that traveled from Chicago to Los Angeles. Everything was traced during the investigation, from flight purchases and hotel check-ins to the transactions made after the shooting, painting a picture of what prosecutors say was a carefully coordinated plan. Prosecutors also pointed to travel records and court documents claiming that Dirk personally provided the funds for the trip, while one of his top associates handled the logistics. Everything from hotel arrangements to buying ski masks. Crazy. They say his top associate, Kayvon Grant, was also the one who obtained firearms, including a weapon allegedly converted into a fully automatic rifle, all under Dirk's direction. Investigators claim the group used those cars, one of which had fake license plates, to track Quando Rondo's SUV before ambushing him at the Beverly Center gas station. After the shooting, prosecutors say the same crew met at In-N-Out, discussed payments. On top of that, the indictment describes coded conversations where Dirk allegedly promised money or music opportunities as rewards for carrying out the attack. In short, prosecutors are framing this entire case as retaliation for King Von's death, a calculated move to send a message that what happened to Von wouldn't be forgotten. I guess, according to them, he literally slid for Von, right? And Dirk, like we all know, he comes from the streets, so hearing something like this tied to his name isn't completely shocking. Street cred and actually living up to it has always been a part of his brand, so when you hear these types of accusations, the first reaction might be, why would someone like him risk everything? But then again, when your entire success and respect in the culture is built on that image, your mindset isn't always guided by logic. It's driven by loyalty, pride, survival, and emotions. If you let something like that, one of your homies getting killed, go unanswered, people start questioning if you really stand on what you talk about, right? And this is the thing with these types of cases. The feds always look for tangible proof that ties you directly to the plan. They don't just want rumors or association. They want paper trails, digital messages, and travel records. Things they can show in court and say, this came from you. But while the feds have been building their case, Dirk's legal team has been fighting back. Back in April of this year, Dirk's legal team filed their first major motion to get the entire case dismissed, arguing that the government had given false evidence to the grand jury. Specifically, they said prosecutors try to use Lil Durk's lyrics as proof of a murder-for-hire plot. The feds had specifically pointed to his verse on Babyface Ray's song, Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, claiming that Dirk was rapping about revenge after the shooting. And I'm assuming it's this part right here when Dirk says, it's effed up that I'd rather get revenge instead of millions. So in other words, he's basically saying I'd rather throw my life away for revenge than enjoy the success I've earned. Or maybe this other line where he says, look on the news and see your son, you screaming, no, no. And all them niggas hanging with him. If you know, you know.
So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Like and subscribe. Do whatever y'all can. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm pretty lit right now. And I put together as much as I can in the first video. I'm going to do a part 2 in the future if y'all like this video. Thank you.